We wanted to do a little play about the Christmas story. We wrote words to the play, but we also wanted to dress up. We thought it might be a good idea to make some puppets and use them for part of the story. The boys made the wooden frames for the puppets. The girls made the dresses and some made the heads.
I made a head. First I got a balloon, some newspaper and some paste. After I had blown the balloon up, I tied the end. First I got a piece of wood, measured 12 inches and put it on the block. I held the piece of wood while Stephen cut it. Next I tore the newspaper up into pieces. Then I dipped the paper into the paste and put it on the balloon. I did several layers. I screwed the arms on the puppet while Stephen held it. After the papier-mâché had dried, I burst the balloon and let the air out. Then I painted it and made it into a face. To make the puppet's hands, I first of all got some stiff cardboard and drew round my own hand. Then I cut it out. I fixed the head onto the puppet. I held the puppet while Helen and Maureen dressed it. Helen and I dressed the puppet. It had a white shirt on and a green coat. The headdress is a large piece of material tied with a cord. After Maureen and I had dressed the puppet, I made the clothes for baby Jesus. Jacqueline and I held the puppets and moved his arms to see if he would work. To play my little flute, I played a little tune upon my wooden flute. When we were practicing the puppet play, I was holding the angel,
while the other children held the other puppets. The angel was very heavy. I painted a shepherd. He had a very colourful dress. I painted a picture of a shepherd. He has a black crook and a yellow gown. He was looking for his sheep. I used a lot of different materials to make a collage picture of a shepherd boy.
I played the chime bars and Owen helped me.
When we were making the music for the puppets, Maureen and I played the glockenspiel using the notes E and F. We took the other notes off so that we wouldn't get mixed up. I played the tambourine in the orchestra.
I kept time with the drum.
All the children who did not play an instrument sang in the choir. I played the melody of the tunes on my recorder. I played the xylophone with Gary.
I made up a tune. Kim put the notes onto the stave while I was playing them. Then Kim copied them down on a piece of paper.
We made some topic books called Sheep and Shepherds. I am on my last chapter. It is called The Valley of Death.
We made some topic books called Sheep and Shepherds in our class. I wrote about sheep farming in Australia and sheep shearing. I also wrote some poems and songs. I drew a picture of a lamb and covered it in cotton wool. The cotton wool looked like the wool which is on a real lamb. Then I put some paste on the top of the paper at the back. I stuck it into my sheep and shepherds book, and then my book was complete.
The shepherds were marching on the road to Bethlehem. The children bringing presents on the road to Bethlehem to see the tiny baby in a manger fast asleep. Jesus, 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 the Savior King.
Near to Bethlehem, on a hill, there was a flock of sheep, looked after by a group of shepherds.
I sat upon a grassy hill to play my little flute. I played a tune, a little tune.
Look at all the people going into Bethlehem. There must be hundreds of them.
Why are they going into Bethlehem?
They are going into Bethlehem to pay their taxes.
The shepherds were marching on the road to Bethlehem. The children bringing presents on the road to Bethlehem to see the tiny baby in a manger fast asleep. Jesus.
They must be tired after their long journey.
Savior King.
Along the road came a man leading an ass. On it was his wife, Mary. The man was wearing a red coat. Mary and he were going to Bethlehem to pay their taxes too.
Fear not, I bring you tidings of great joy, which shall be to all people. For unto you is born this day in the city of David a Saviour, which is Christ the Lord, and you shall find the baby wrapped in swaddling clothes, laying in a manger.
What did the angel mean?
He meant that if we follow the star, it will lead us to the Messiah.
What shall we take as a present? We can take a lamb.
The shepherds left their flocks and followed the star. It led them into Bethlehem. Eventually they followed the star to an inn. At the back of the inn was a stable.
Shepherds in a field one night saw an angel glorious light. What a light! What a light! Saw an angel in the night. Glory be to God on high. Sounding angels in the sky. In the sky. In the sky. Glory be to God on high.
In the stable lay a tiny baby. Beside him was his mother Mary and his father Joseph.
Shepherds were marching on the road to Bethlehem.
The shepherds went in and gave Jesus a lamb.
To see the tiny baby in a manger fast asleep. Jesus, 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 the Savior King.
Children from all over the world wanted to see Jesus. They too took him fine presents.